Oily Besties Lounge. Is Nicole here on, I think it's a Wednesday or whatever day it is, whatever day you're watching this. I just want to welcome you to the Oily Besties Lounge and welcome you to your oily journey. I hope that you have felt supported. I hope you have felt encouraged. I hope you have felt empowered, because most of all, that's why this community stands here today, is for all three of those reasons. And we just want to come alongside you and partner with you to have the best oily lifestyle, the best oily journey that you could possibly have. So if you're joining me today, welcome. Like I said, happy Wednesday. We are so excited that you're here. Today marks our first intro, if you will, to essential oils in our workshop Wednesdays. And so as the month or as the year actually continues to go by, we are going to be coming at you, your leaders of the Oily Besties are going to be coming at you with tidbits, tricks, back to basic information, just to encourage and empower you even more than any other thing. Happy hump day. And so we have a full lineup for you guys throughout the rest of the year. But today I get the privilege of coming at you first. And if we haven't had the chance to meet, man, I wish I could just be sitting in your living room with you or across your table with you with some coffee. And hopefully you feel that from me today. That is one of my absolute favorite things to do in this journey, is just to get to meet new people. And like I said, I'm Nicole. I'm one of your Oily Besties leaders. I get to help lead and guide and direct, as well as learn along with you in this oily journey. So we're going to jump right on in. And if you have any questions along the way, please feel free to comment below. And if you're joining us to watch the replay, whatever day this is, whatever year this is, whatever month it is, actually, make sure to comment below. Or, and if you have any questions, because we can always come back and answer them for you. All the coffee, all the time. That's my motto. That being said, too, like I said, my heart is just to really just want to get to know you, want to get to partner with you, and be in a relationship with you. And so I love coming and teaching classes. I love teaching classes in your home or at a coffee shop, or just meeting and chatting. And that's just part of what my purpose and all of this, and what I just absolutely love to do. A little bit about me and my journey is that I started this journey, 4 years ago, which seems crazy to think about because it's 2018. What? Who else is so super excited that 2017 is far behind us? Me. Totally excited. Okay, so I started this journey 4 years ago in last October. 4 years ago was this October. You see what I'm saying? Okay. And because I was just a struggling mama, honestly. We live in the great state of Oklahoma, and my daughter has allergy-induced seasonal issues, if you know what I'm talking about. And we just needed to find a better solution for her than putting her at the hospital or on steroids and antibiotics and all this stuff every 6 to 8 weeks. It was like clockwork. And we went through that for the first about year and a half of her life. And I just started to do some digging. There had to be a more natural approach to keeping her healthy and above the wellness line. And these little bottles helped me with that. And so that's why I've been in it for 4 years. I'm super passionate about just helping other people find that empowerment that I found. So that's just a little tidbit about me. And I'd love for you guys to introduce yourself underneath these comments so I don't feel like I'm alone. Like I said, I'd love to be in your home right now, and hopefully you can feel maybe we are kind of in each other's homes, right? Grab your coffee and sit across the coffee table from me so as we get started and go through this. But that being said, too, I don't want to be alone in this video, so the more likes down there or thumbs up or hearts or whatever you give me throughout the video, that will just make me feel like I'm at home with you, hanging out, right? Instead of getting to give you a big hug, maybe we get to give some thumbs up today. So we're going to jump right on in, and I have a little cheat sheet down here because it's super easy, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more, sit in my favorite chair, a little bit more about this booklet in just a second. But basically, we're going to jump into the premium starter kit today. I'm going to introduce you to your new best friend. because everybody who's in this group has already had the premium starter kit. That's why you guys are here. You've jumped into your oily journey, and we're here to help you with that. And so we're going to dissect this today, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. But we're also going to be playing a lot with this book. If you have yet to get this book, it's the Flourish book with Young Living Essential Oils, and it is my favorite resource. And I'm just going to be teaching from it today for you. If you have not gotten this book, either from your friend that introduced you to your oily journey, or even myself, please direct message me right now, because I have a new shipment coming. Hopefully it'll be here in the next couple weeks. And I would love to personally send you a little, hey, how are you, oily snail mail with a Flourish book, so you can read along and have this by your side too. So if you do have one, grab it, because we can read alongside it together. Okay, so before we jump in, here's the best part, you guys. Hold out, ready? Best part. I'm not a doctor. I know. I mean, I look like a doctor, right? No, not a doctor. I'm a mama, like I explained to you earlier. I actually have a history, or my profession before being a mom was I was a children's pastor, believe it or not. On and off for about 10 years. And now I get to be a children's pastor, if you will, at home to my own kids. My degree is in psychology, so I love people, I love things, I love trying to figure things out. That's just kind of who I am. But I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a professional when it comes to even essential oils. I've done my research, I've done my digging, and then through doing that, I've shared it with my friends and my family. So we are no way going to diagnose or treat. And even in this group, we try to keep it suggestions and even testimonials in one way, shape, or form, but we do not diagnose or treat. If you have any sort of severe issue, or just even an issue in general, you need to consult your healthcare professional, whoever that may be. Sweet, check, we're moving on, right? Hey ladies, hey. Okay, so why Young Living? We're going to just jump on into this book right here. Like I said, if you don't have one yet, you DM me right now, okay? Or as soon as this is over. And I will get you one of these books, because they're a great resource. So why Young Living? So Seed to Seal. It's all about Seed to Seal. If you know anything about Young Living yet, or you haven't jumped into your kit yet, or you even haven't gone to an Essential Oil 101 class, that's why you're here today, because we're going to learn more about that. So it's all about the Seed to Seal. You can actually check out seedtoseal.com for a full website on everything Seed to Seal, what that means, what that guarantee means, what the quality assurance directly from Young Living means. There's no other company in the world that has the Seed to Seal guarantee like Young Living does. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So that means that we seed everything. Sounds silly, right? But you think about a farmer, right? We seed everything. We put the seed into our grounds, into our farms, into farms that we partner directly with every single harvest, every single year, all the seasons. We are in charge of that. We don't outsource any of that. And that's part of a huge advantage that we have going through Young Living, and not any other company, and no other company can actually say that. So we cultivate our own oils. We distill our own oils as well. We test our oils like crazy. I posted a chart earlier today, and if you are viewing this later on, go back and just type in comparison chart up in your search feature in the Oily Besties Lounge, and it will pull up, and you can kind of see the difference of who we are as Young Living and what the other companies are too. And it will tell you just point blank, plain and simple, bulleted proof why you chose the right company and the right community to dive into this oily lifestyle with. So check out seedtoseal.com if you haven't yet, and I highly suggest doing that. We actually have almost 100,000 square foot facility, I think that's right, in Spanish Fork, Utah, where we do all of the testing, and we go through a 10-point test. If any one of those tests come back as being below the quality standards line, it gets put right back in to the ground and reharvested. I'm not reharvested, sorry. We water the ground with it, because that's what we should do with it, not bottle it and seal it. Yes, that makes sense, right? So we do all of that there. We have farms across the entire world. If we don't personally own that farm right there, right then we will partner with them, and we always have someone on site that does all the testing, cultivating, seeding, and everything that we talked about. But we are the only company in the entire world that actually owns our own farms, period. Look that up. You'll be surprised. Okay, we can move on, but obviously I could talk about that all day. All right, there's 3 ways that you can use oils. You can use them aromatically, makes sense, right? Because it's aromatherapy. So you can put it in the diffuser that you got with your premium starter kit, or you can use them internally. Now we're only talking about Young Living essential oils. I'm not ever going to say that about any other oil at any other time. But because of the quality standards and testing that I just talked about in the seed to seal process, Young Living essential oils can be used internally. And there's an entire line, vitality line. So you guys will see that sometimes oils will come in a white label and some of them will come in just a, full colored label. And the only difference of that, they are the exact same oil, but the only difference is that the FDA requires that anything that is labeled for ingestion has to be labeled separately or differently than the oils that are labeled for aromatic or topical use. So they're the exact same oil. You can use them the exact same way. However, they are labeled differently because those are the ones you can take, quote unquote, internally. So I get asked that question all the time. So hopefully that helps you. So aromatically, you can use your oils. Internally, you can use them. You can also use them topically. Now, when I talk about internal consumption, people might think I'm crazy. I carry around oils with me all the time. One of my bestest friends, one of my besties, is peppermint oil. I put peppermint oil directly on my tongue, under my tongue, or on my belly specifically for, I don't use gum anymore. I just use that for any upset type of issue, tummy issue. I'll use that too. And you can just use them that simple, that easy. You don't have to really think about it. However, you can use it in a vegetable capsule. Young Living does sell vegetable capsules that you can just drop a few in. You can put carrier oil in it as well, or you can just pop them, and we'll talk more about those recipes in just a minute. Or you can use them topically. This is also something that I would only consider using Young Living essential oils topically because a lot of other companies and oils, surprise, surprise these days, put a whole lot of junk in their oil so that they can either sell it for cheaper, sell it on storefronts for a lot cheaper, or just extend it because everybody's in it for a bang and for a buck, right? One of my favorite quotes from Gary Young, who's the founder of Young Living, he says that we don't create a product for a money, right? For a profit. We create products for purpose. And I've heard him multiple times throughout my 4 years. I've seen his heart. I've worked with him almost side to side at the farm. That guy's for real, and he's not joking around. He knows that these little bottles that he has cultivated and harvested with such respect and dignity are used for a purpose and for a reason, and not necessarily for just the monetary value. I promise you that. So aromatically, internally, and topically. Now, a few just little dilution type of things. If you're using your oils for the very first time, I always suggest, especially topically, always suggest using it with a carrier oil. And that's super easy. We all kind of cook with coconut oil a lot these days, or even olive oil. That's a carrier oil. You can get V6 oil or some of the massage oils through Young Living. And those are wonderful oils to have on hand too, because they have that pump on it, so it makes it super convenient. A lot of people use coconut oil. There's jojoba oil. There's almond oil. There's several other oils. Those are just the ones that I have right now on my counter that I can think of. And you just put a little bit, in your hand with the oil, and you just dilute it out. What that's actually doing is it's slowing the process of your body getting the oil. You're still going to be getting the oil into your system, into your body, and actually you get that, it starts to cross the blood-brain barrier in 20 seconds. How cool is that? Give you a little science lesson while we're talking about it. But it really, all that carrier oil is doing is slowing down the process in which, how fast your body is accumulating, or is it going through the rest of your system. So it's still highly effective. Like I said, if you're using it on kids or on yourself for the very first time, I always suggest using and diluting it. and we've been using, oils for about 4 years now. And so I just know what oils that I need to dilute for my family. And then the ones that we just use straight. Yeah, time release. Exactly. So just like I said, tidbits. Anybody who's particularly have sensitive skin, dilute, especially at first. Babies or small children, when using essential oil for the first time, that's what I said, right? To reduce the tingly sensation when using a hot oil topically for the first time too. So when in doubt, always use a carrier oil, never use water, okay? That's an important tidbit. Always use a carrier oil, never use water, because that carrier oil will time release, slow it down, right? The water actually intensifies the hot and makes it even hotter. So don't be like me for the very first time and go put your person self underwater, right? No. Yeah, start slow. Start low and go slow. Exactly, Danny. All right. Okay, some more safety and tips, and this is all in this beautiful little booklet that I'll send you as soon as you DM me. Number 1, keep bottles of essential oil tightly closed and store them in a cool, safe location with your oil, and your oils will never expire. So that's another awesome feature. Features maybe not the good word, but you know what I'm saying about Young Living is we are the only brand in the entire world that doesn't have an expiration date. We just don't, because our distillation system is so in process, is so precise, without any junk, without any preservatives. We don't have to add anything. It is just pure essential goodness and botanicals in that bottle. You'll never, ever, ever have a bottle that will expire. Now, versus a lot of others, you'll always see an expiration date. So just remember that as you continue on. Have your favorite carrier oil close by when trying an oil topically for the first time. We just talked about that. If an oil has a hot or tingling sensation, simply apply a layer of the carrier oil on top the sensitive area, and then it should go away immediately. Now, to be honest, I've only had this happen once on myself and twice on two of my kids. And it wasn't anything but a thing. It didn't hurt them in any way, shape, or form. It just was a hotter oil, and we just kind of used it like in the spur of a moment as my kids were getting sick, were throwing up, and I went to go use a cool oil really quickly and didn't even think about it. But I'll never, do that again. And we just oil up with the carrier oil every time, and it nips that right in the butt. So, okay, number 3. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Just like everything else in life, right? Keep in mind that we each have a unique body chemistry, so that an oily regimen that worked for me might not work for you. So just like all the other things that are out there, we have to figure out what's right and best for our body. Now, there's hundreds of oils and blends specifically within Young Living, and several of the other companies have tried to and make up their own oils that are as effective, or even steal the blends and then gosh, I need some coffee. Anybody want to bring me some coffee? No? Yes? Please come over. So I'm not just talking at a screen, I'm talking to someone else. Okay, sorry. They are proprietary blends, and there's been several other companies that have tried to redo those blends, and they just haven't worked, right? I mean, because when you got the best, you got the best. So just know that thank you, Tammy, that you have the best. And so that being said, every single one of us are totally different. Our chemical makeup is different. What works for me might not work for you. So try again. There are hundreds of different blends as well as singles out there, and each one of them is going to figure out the best way to speak to your body. And that's a whole nother video and a whole nother class for another day. But if you want to truly geek out, PM me and let's talk about the science of essential oils, because that's mind-blowing, fun, and gets me geeked out every single time. So we're all different. Try again. When in doubt, keep using. It's not an easy fix. It's not just like taking a magic pill, because we all know that there's not magic pills out there. The more you use, the more effective they will be. So number 4, Young Living essential oils can be a wonderful source of comfort, balance, and support for pregnant women, babies, and children. For an extensive look at the use of essential oils for pregnant women and for small children specifically, I encourage you to grab the Gentle Babies book by Deborah Rayburn. You can actually purchase it on Amazon, or there's a company called Growing Healthy Homes that they're out of Bartlesville, Oklahoma, actually, and they sell it as well. And that's a must-have for any mama, pregnant mama, gonna wanna be a mama, or people who have children in general. It's a great, great resource I encourage you to grab. Number 5, when adding essential oils to your bathwater, also include a dispersing agent such as Young Living, shower gel base, or Epsom salts. One of my favorite ways to use essential oils is in the bathtub. Surprise, surprise. I mean, every person, every woman wants some bath time, right? Without our kids in there. But one of the best ways is to grab some Epsom salt, put 2 or 3 drops in there, and just enjoy yourself. And like I just said too, you can grab the bath and shower gel base too to make your own oily concoction. As I mentioned before, keep essential oils away from your eyes and do not put drops of essential oil directly in your ears. So the only wrong way to use essential oils is to not use them. That is my steadfast rule, okay? So the only wrong way, where's my oil, is to not use it. I have several friends that will jump into the oily train and then not open because they're so afraid. That's the only wrong way that you can use them. Don't be afraid. And if you're ever afraid or in doubt, you direct message me, you direct message the person who invited you here, who signed you up, and they will talk and walk you through it and hold your hand and so that you can open the top and enjoy. You open it, just smell it. 1 deep breath leads to 2, leads to 3. And now Valor has taken effect in my system. That's super easy. Put it in your diffuser. When in doubt, just use them. Just open them. Just smell them, and we will walk you through the rest. But don't ever put them directly in your eyes. Don't ever put them directly in your ears. Those are the only 2 orifices in your entire body that I would not suggest using them. They can be used on every other place and area on your body. We'll stop there because that's a whole nother class for a different day. Okay, like I said, your favorite carrier oils, sweet almond oil, the V6 is my current favorite, grapeseed oil, coconut oil, and you can even use olive oil if you need to as well. Citrus-based oils are photosensitive and may cause an increased skin reaction to direct sun exposure and UV rays. So what that means is maybe not necessarily in the winter. I don't know about you guys, it's freezing here today. But definitely in the summer, you don't want to go layer yourself up with lemon or orange where the sun can see, because it's like it says, it's a photosensitive oil. Citrus oils are. So don't put it in places where the sun shines. Put it in places where the sun don't shine. Gotcha? Got me? Yeah? Okay, number 9. Do not fear oils. It's natural to want an exact recipe for wellness. We all do, right? Yeah. Or step-by-step instructions to reach your goal. But holistic health is about getting to know your body, right? I mean, life in general, I think, is about getting to know your body. And trusting your instincts as well. Learn all you can about your oils and use them. Like I said, use them. The only wrong way to use oils is to not open them and to not use them. These little drops are about to change your life. So get excited. Hopefully y'all are still with me. If you're still with me, give me a thumbs up, okay? Like I said, we want the, I don't want to pretend like I'm sitting here talking to myself, but maybe I am. Okay, with that said, we're going to jump into your premium starter kit, because if you're in this group, that means that you've grabbed your premium starter kit. Your premium starter kit either looks like this bad boy, or it could be a Ninja Red premium starter kit or Thieves premium starter kit, because holla, those are awesome, right? But we're specifically going to be talking about our Everyday Oils premium starter kit today, because that majority of times is what you guys have started with. So you're working, girl. I'm proud of you. So we're going to jump into our premium starter kit. It's very beautiful, right? Looks like this. So a lot of people do not know, and hopefully you do. Hopefully your people told you, when you open your oils, right, underneath the little other half has another little area. So you pop this top, and underneath that area, you will find a lot of extra goodies. I have a little helper today, or every day. What an awesome job. I get to work from home with my little helper, right? Okay, underneath, we're going to talk more about the oil in just a second, but underneath you have 10 little sachets. These are the 5 favorite essential oils. You have lavender, purification, thieves, peace and calming, which if you haven't busted out your peace and calming sachets and put it in the diffuser at night for yourself or your kids, or an Epsom salt bath, do it right now or after this video, go do it. You'll love it. And then lemon is also in there too. You have an extra bonus oil, which we'll talk about in a minute. You have a roller fitment, which turns any of our, put it in the trash, any of our bottles into roll-ons, and I'll show you how to do that. You have 10 shareable oil packs. If you love them so much and you want to share some of your oils with your friends and your family, you can share with them. And then there's also these little share booklets in there too. It goes through all of the 10 that are in the premium starter kit, and you can pop the little button off here and stick these little bad boys in that button, and you get to share with your family or your friends or whoever is interested in your oils without having to give them your bottle, because that's key. Okay, also in there, the very first top is a map of all of our farms, which is cool. All of our farms throughout the entire world, right? It will tell you specifically where each one of them are. Really cool fact about Young Living. We're the only essential oil company, as well as really the only company in general, that will allow you as a member to go to any of the farms in the entire world. As long as you're a Young Living member, you can go harvest, you can go help seed, and you can even help bottle too, and watch the testing process. How cool is that? I mean, there's not many companies around that will open doors like that, but as long as you're a member, you get to be a part of every step of it. There is a letter from Young Living to you as a brand new member from Gary and Mary Young. There are some steps for loving it and sharing it, how to start using, with your 24% wholesale discount that you get from being a member and buying your premium starter kit. 24%, that's pretty awesome. You can also, it talks to you a little bit more about the Essential Rewards program, which we'll get to in just a minute, and then a few other things. You have your essential oils at a glance. No. Essential oils at a glance, and it talks about every single one of the oils that are in your kit and how to use them. It also gives you a few favorites to start with at the back too, additional favorites to start with, which mentions one of my absolute favorite, which is orange. Love orange. Every day, belly, boosts your immunity. Even if you're a coffee drinker, keeps your body alkaline as well. Boom. You're welcome. It's a little tidbit. Okay, we're gonna keep moving on. In the book, it will show you, obviously what kit you got. There's the Dewdrop diffuser. The home, it has gone in and out, and then hopefully within the new year, we'll have a new one there. Yeah. Rainstone, and then the Aria. Inside those boxes, you will find directions on how to clean those and keep them up on top notch as well. Super easy. Okay, really quickly, we're going to jump into the oils because that's what you guys bought, right? And why? Okay, find something else. Get an apple. Anyone want a 2-year-old that just woke up from a nap? Okay, let's jump in. We're going to talk about Thieves first. Thieves, especially this time of year, is one of my utmost must-have favorites. Like I said, open it up, breathe it in. This is a great one to put at the bottom of your feet, on bottom of your kids' feet every morning and also at night. This is an awesome one to have in the diffuser as well throughout the sickness season. It says it supports healthy immune function, may support a healthy respiratory system, and contribute to overall wellness when taken as a dietary supplement. This is one specifically if I ever get any funky junk issues, I will actually drop one drop on my tongue, and all the scratchiness, funky junk normally will go away. It's another one that you can put inside of a capsule and pop that too, and it's really highly, highly, highly effective. Cool story about thieves, and the reason why it's called thieves is, you guys know? Tell me. Do you know? Tell me. About thieves is that in the old days, during the plague specifically, there was a group of aromatherapists that were also thieves, and they covered themselves with a mixture of botanicals. They would just grind it up and put it all together, and they would cover themselves from head to toe with a mixture of botanicals, and they would go and rob the graves of the dead and the dying. Ooh, talk about a career that you just don't want to have. But they did it. It worked. It was highly effective. And to pardon some of their sentence, the royalty that finally caught them from doing all of that basically said, if you tell me what you did to not get sick so we can help the rest of our people, we will pardon some of your sentence and basically not get off your head. You know what I mean? And they did. And so that is where the recipe came from thieves. Now, obviously, it's a proprietary blend only within Young Living. There's been several other companies that have tried to copy it, but it's not as effective, and it never will be. So, thieves for life. Be thiever. Hashtag be thiever, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, the next one is purification. You want to diffuse to freshen the air and eliminate odors. Not even kidding. This stuff will take the funky junk in the air and take it down to a level where it can be gone. So any allergens, any issues that are in the air that you just don't want in your body, or you just smell in general, this will actually get in the air from your diffuser, and it will bring it down to a spot where you can get rid of it, whether it be from vacuuming it up, mopping it up, or whatever. Unlike scented candles or waxes or even sprays, those actually have a synthetic material in them that don't actually take down smells at all. You know what they do? You know how they work? They actually deaden the nerve endings in your nostrils, and that's why you don't smell the funky junk smell. Crazy, right? So they deaden the nerve endings in your nostrils. That's how they are effective. If you want to learn more about that, come see me at the chemical-free home class that we'll be doing next week. Okay, we're going to jump into that. Okay, purification. Let's see. Next one is Panaway. Panaway is the best-selling blend containing wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. Applied topically after exercise. Supports the appearance of healthy skin, color, and discoloration. Applied to the neck and back for soothing aromatic experience. This one is great for the bath as well. After a run, after a workout, after a hardcore soccer for your kids, whatever it may be. A few drops. I do like 4 to 6 in a big bath in Epsom salt and just soak in it. It does wonderful things for your bodies and your body and your muscle. It's good stuff. Okay, frankincense is the next. Whew, frankincense. We all know about frankincense, right? It's a key ingredient in the wrinkle cream, Young Living wrinkle cream, which is a totally different class for another time too. Their skincare is bomb.com. And Brain Power, the blend Brain Power, this is used in. It's useful for massage after activity and cosmetic applications. It may help soothe the appearance of healthy looking skin and diffuse during meditation. When in doubt, lavender or frankincense. Literally, lavender is your Swiss Army knife of oils, and frankincense will be its best friend. Okay? Frankincense. It's also great for respiratory support too. It's good in the diffuser. It's great to just kind of cool and calm and keep your mind still and at ease. Okay, RC. Remember my story? This is my why. This is how it helped. This is what helped my babies, my baby in particular. RC, it contains 3 varieties of eucalyptus plus several other essential oils for respiratory support. diffuse to create a comforting aroma, rub on your feet, your chest before exercising to create an uplifting and inspiring aroma. You can rub 3 drops on your feet before bedtime too, and it does the same thing. Your feet is one of your number 1 absorption rates because it's one of the softest areas of your skin, usually. Should be. And it's one of the number 1 absorption rate places on your body too. So when in doubt, and maybe you don't like the smell of something, or maybe your kids don't like the smell of something, but they need the oil, they need the benefits of the oil, put it on the bottoms of their feet, and then even put some socks on there just so it stays there and protected. Always a good place to start. Lavender. Like I said, Swiss Army knife of oils. Popular essential oil, long loved for its calming, soothing fragrance. The key ingredients in Stress Away and Tranquil, those are both blends, and may complement your favorite shampoos, got some on me, lotions, and skincare products. Diffuse to add to a clean, fresh scent to any room and a relaxing addition to bath and body care. This is also our number 1 go-to, plus cedarwood, which is another great beginner's oil too in the diffuser at night for sleeping. Lemon Vitality is the next one that we're going to be talking about from the kit. It has a naturally occurring constituent called D-limonene, a key ingredient in Thieves, Ninja Red, and Inner Defense. This is another one of your immunity boosting oils. Boom, boom. It's also my natural Goo Gone. So quick story is that I have kids. I have 3 kids, and they love stickers. Not sure why. Kids are obsessed with stickers. Are your kids obsessed with stickers? My kids are obsessed with stickers, which means at some age they decided that stickers needed to go everywhere besides where stickers needed to go. So that means they're on the table and on the wall and on the floor and everywhere. And if you don't catch those suckers fast, they'll stick because they're stickers. And so you just grab 1 drop, 1 to 2 drops, depending on how big the stickers are. I learned that lesson. And you just let it sit. This is your natural Goo Gone. So all the Goo Gone, if you guys have Goo Gone, I encourage you to go grab it right now. And then compare the ingredient list. The active ingredient in Goo Gone, active ingredient that actually works, is lemon oil. That's actually what's taking it off. All the other stuff that you can't pronounce, you don't want that in your house. You don't want that on your skin. You definitely don't want those on your floor so that you can step on it with your highest absorption rate did feet. Okay? Get rid of your Goo Gone. Use your lemon oil. I hate stickers. Me too. It's a citrus, obviously, and it makes a bright, flavorful addition to food and water. It is wonderful in water. When in doubt, when you are using your oils in water, you only want to use them in stainless steel or glass containers with stainless steel or paper straws. Because otherwise, in a plastic or man-made material, it will actually eat away at the plastic because it is a petrochemical. And what essential oils do is that they clean and detox and get rid of the chemicals. So it will eat away at the petrochemical. So don't put it in styrofoam ever, unless you're doing a fun experiment with your kids at home, and that's kind of fun. So go ahead and do that, but don't put it in your styrofoam cup. Ever. Okay, next one we're going to do is the guys. Okay, this one, bomb.com. It works so well, and it also smells so bad. You guys hear it from me, but for real. Okay, Guys is specifically for digestion support. It is in a Vitality container, which we talked about earlier, so I won't say it again. But it contains peppermint, ginger, fennel, plus several other essential oils. Use with meals to support a wellness regimen, especially if you have any sort of belly issues or ongoing belly issues. And then you can put it in water if you need to, or add it to a gel cap, or combine it with 2 drops with 1 drop of peppermint in water too. It helps it go down a little easier. Plus, peppermint oil specifically is known as a pusher, and we're going to talk about peppermint next, but peppermint oil is known as a pusher. So if you layer any of these oils on you, with your carrier oil, of course, then you can layer peppermint on top of it, and it will push whatever you put the first layer. It will push it down even further. So peppermint is your pusher, And it's also good for so many other things. This literally is one of my best friends. Not even kidding. People who know me know that I have probably 2 of these in my purse at all time. At least 1 in the car, 1 in the diaper bag, 1 by my vanity. I mean, everywhere. These are my best friends. These little dudes are my best friends. And I always have extras in stock because they're awesome just for about everything. Any sort of tension related issues, peppermint's my go-to. Any sort of tummy related issues, peppermint is my go-to. I try my hardest not to use any artificial gums specifically right now because I'm on the whole 30. So like I said, even more of my best friend is this peppermint bottle. And I use this just directly. As I stuck my tongue out in for you guys. You're welcome. Directly on my tongue. It's very uplifting. It helps in the morning just to get you going. It helps before working out to get you going. It's a good upper. I love doing peppermint and lemon in the morning before we go to school for my kids specifically. It's boosting their immunity by getting that into their cells of their body before school. But then it's also going to give you that pep and rev up in the peppermint as well. Yummy. Okay, what's our last one? Copaiba. Say it with me. Copaiba. Or Copaiba. Or Copaiba. There's so many more. I'll stop. Okay, Copaiba is another one of your vitality oils, and it can promote wellness when taken internally. Mix with honey and warm water to create a tea. Enjoy it as an important part of your daily health regimen. This is a great one for any sort of aches or pains. You can go ahead and search in this group for Copaiba versus CBD oil, and you will see some really great comparison. Not only comparison, but any of those crunchy mamas like me who had the amber necklaces, this is actually where that came from. That amber came from the Copaiba plant. How cool is that, right? There's a little oily tidbit for you. So you can imagine what it does for your body, for your baby's body, and why they actually work. So, all right, we just pummeled through those, and hopefully you guys got a little something that you needed from it. In this book, there's little QR codes. If you don't have a QR code scanner on your phone, you can actually download it from the app for free, or your app store for free. And these will take you on a whole nother journey all by themselves. So this is why I love this book so much, is it not just a great resource and reference, but it takes you to other places to learn more and to understand why essential oils are just made to speak to your body and with your body. This one specifically will be talking about essential oil and then your favorite reference materials too. So the next part is talking about just DIY and what you can do with essential oils and even your premium starter kit. We didn't talk about Stress Away. Let's talk about Stress Away, because that is your bonus oil that comes in your premium starter kit too. So you get 11 oils, holla, for half off. I'm all about a steal and a deal, and the premium starter kit is the only thing on the Young and Living website that's 50% off. If you were to grab all of these things, these oils plus your diffuser, the oils plus just your diffuser, you're looking at over $300. So that's why it was such a great starting place and a steal of a deal to get your oils in your home. Oh, boom, you can do it. That's awesome. Steffi says with your QR code, you have the latest Apple update. You can open your regular camera and focus on the cone, and boom, it opens it up. Boom, Apple, boom. They're always innovating, right? So go ahead and do that too. You don't even need a QR code. Thanks, Steph. That's awesome. I didn't know that, obviously. But that shouldn't surprise you. I like to stay at least 3 updates behind. Okay, Stress Away. Stress Away to, let me smell it. Stress Away smells like a margarita in a bottle. Okay? It has vanilla in it. It has lime in it. That's really all you need. There's some other things in it too, but it really does smell like a margarita in a bottle. It just helps cool and calm and just allows you to breathe. The chemical constitutes in stress away, specifically alleviate some of the nervous energy and tension that happens in the brain when there's heightened levels of stress. And so that's what it's doing. You're breathing it in. Within 20 seconds, you get a chemical constitute effect in your brain that naturally brings down the stress and brings down the craziness of the chemicals that are going on in your body. How cool is that? Especially in your brain. Sweet. Love talking about chemistry and essential oils, by the way. Okay, so it talks about diffuser blends, how to use some of these oils that we've talked about in your diffuser. There's a seasonal support one that's lemon, lavender, and peppermint. We also call that the allergy balm. So if you ever suffer from those type of issues, seasonal issues, lemon, lavender, and peppermint are awesome in there. The one oil that I talked about too is cedarwood. That's a great addition to that, especially if you live in heightened allergy states, specifically Oklahoma for the love. Grab that, and it is a great addition to that allergy or seasonal support diffuser blend. Fresh air would be 4 drops lemon, 4 drops purification. I personally love, and this isn't in the kit anymore, but I love 2 drops purification and 2 drops joy, because ain't nobody like to clean. So you got to get your cleaning on by getting purification in the air, but at least get some joy in there to help you like through the motions and process of cleaning. I'm telling you, it helps. Sweet Dreams is 4 drops stress away and 4 drops lavender. And there's several other ones in here, as well as some awesome DIY recipes if you guys are into that type of thing, for bath salts, eye serum, a calm down roll on that you can actually make yourself. Curvy car ride roll on. My husband needs that. And that's Degaia's lavender and peppermint. So all of these recipes can be used with your premium starter kit. Very, very fun. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is Thieves. Thieves, obviously, we know why it's called Thieves and how awesome it is, but it naturally boosts your immunity. Now, Young Living is so serious about the Thieves and how amazing it is that we have an entire product line just devoted to Thieves. We're going to talk more about that in the next couple of weeks specifically. But if you have yet to try or look into replacing your chemicals in your home with Thieves Cleaner, Thieves Toothpaste, Thieves Hand Purifier, bar soap, hand soap, mouthwash, Thieves Spray, etc., 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 you really, really should. And you also should come join us for a chemical-free home class, because we're going to talk a lot more about that. But I would suggest asking questions to the person that enrolled you about Thieves and how you can start getting rid of your chemicals in your home. And while we're at it, as soon as you're done with this, if you're taking notes, jot down Think Dirty app. I promise you I'm not sending you to any crazy app or website. Think Dirty app. That app I want you to download. And I'm challenging you after this or sometime this week to go do a 1 cabinet challenge, okay? So whether that be 1 cabinet in your bathroom, 1 cabinet in your kitchen, 1 cabinet in your makeup counter, whatever that looks like, go start scanning through that app your products that you have in your home. You will be crazy surprised, I know I was, of how those ratings and what they do to your body and the chemicals that you have lurking in your home can affect so much. I obviously do this for a living now. I get to partner with people and do this. And one of my most passionate classes, as well as passionate things to talk about, is chemical-free living. I lost my mom a 1.5 years ago to cancer. And man, I don't ever want to see anybody else have to go through just the awful thing that was, from what it did to her body, what it did to her, what it did to us as a family, and even outside of it now grieving her. I don't ever want anybody else to go through that. And that's why I'm so passionate about chemical-free living. And just a tidbit of information is you can actually go through that app, and even if you type it in, you don't have to scan it, but you can type in some of the things. I encourage you to type in Johnson & Johnson. We all know that brand. We've all had that brand. We've all probably used it on ourselves or on our children, and if we didn't, we were given it as soon as we had our babies and in the hospital, right? That's just what you're given. They have actually been under a class action lawsuit for several years now. My mom's case is actually part of that lawsuit because her ovarian cancer was directly related to the talc in Johnson & Johnson baby powder. My mom used that for the majority of her life, maybe half of her life, if not more than that, as a deodorant and as just a pepper upper for her women parts. Let's just go ahead and say it. And from her underarms to everywhere else. And that was actually one of the main causes of her ovarian cancer, which is why I am so stinking passionate about partnering with you and your friends and your family and whoever else needs to hear this message, that we should be empowered not to have to use those things, and there's other options out there. So Thieves is a great option to help, to help get those chemicals out of your homes. And myself and your upline are here to help you through that process. Yeah. So yeah, it also gives you some ingredients of the Thieves household cleaner, how to use it, a deep cleaning paste, a carpet refresher, floor cleaner, and glass cleaner. Sorry, I have my little buddy here. The next thing we're going to quickly talk about, and then we're going to be done, is Ninja Red. Ninja Red actually comes in your premium starter kit. You get 2 packets of Ninja Red. Well, they're not in my premium starter kit right now in this one because we drink the heck out of it. We love that stuff. It's part of our staying healthy routine that we do each and every day. My kids actually fight me for ninja juice is what they call it. We will spike it with lemon. We'll spike it with 1 drop lemon, with 1 drop orange, with a couple other, even Copa Iba if they're ever having issues that we talked about before. And you want to put those in there for me? That'll be awesome. Thank you. See, it's user friendly. Kiddos can help too. So Ninja is a super supplement. I joke about it, but I think when I use my Ninja and have it, I really feel like I should have a super mom cape to put on. It is the highest source of antioxidant drink in the world. It comes with Ninja wolf berries and is just a superfood drink. And so what it says is the powerful formula includes Chinese wolfberry, which is known as for its health supporting benefits. Balanced ingredients make Ninja Red a whole body nutrient infusion for health and wellness support. This drink contains a powerful ingredient which is involved in many antioxidant processes and may help protect against oxidative stress. If you don't know what oxidative stress is, go ahead and Google it after this class. And you'll understand why we drink our Ninja juice.
Hi, Judy.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
All right, the next thing we're going to quickly talk about is supplements. Young Living has the very best supplements in the entire industry. We love our Young Living supplements. And if you have any questions about supplements whatsoever, please feel free to reach out and where to get started. In this booklet, another little cool thing, gives you a body system support quiz that you can take by doing this QR code here, and it will take you to a spot that will allow you to get to a place where it will just tell you about your body. You enter in some information, and it gives you ideas of where to get started with Young Living specific supplements. They have one of the best absorption rates in the world, and we are actually going to be doing a whole series about supplements in the 2 weeks from now. So join us over there for that, and right here in the lounge actually we'll be talking about it. Okay, the last thing that we're going to talk about is Essential Rewards. Essential Rewards is our monthly wellness box that we get to choose the date, choose the time, choose what's in it, and it gets delivered to our doors. Now, it's all about convenience, right? I mean, we live in a world that's all about convenience. And the best thing is we get to transfer buy. So the things, and hear me out for a second, the things that I used to love to buy and to go shop for at, let's say, Target, because that's not my favorite thing ever, I now purchase better quality products for me and my family that do not have cancer-causing agents, that do not have hormone disrupting agents in them, and I get to purchase them monthly without having to drag my kids into Walmart or to Target, and they arrive at my door. I get points back for ordering them through Young Living. I also get free oils each and every month, up to $300 worth of free oils. It's the best way to start your oily cabinet, is jumping on this amazing rewards program. So if you have any questions about how to order your next order after your premium starter kit, you ask me. You can direct message me at any time. You ask the person that invited you to this group and that's been leading you through and doing this oily journey with you about the best way to order your next oil order after your premium starter kit. Friends, family, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this class. I hope it helped you in any way, shape, or form. I hope you learned something from it. And if you haven't,
Mom.
if you haven't gone to an Essential Oil 101 class, here it is. That's what we got for you today. We're going to be bringing you more and more information as the year goes through, but let us know if you have any questions whatsoever. And we are so glad that you are here with us. Happy oiling!